Hi, and welcome to Algebra 2. This is a video to describe what you'll be learning in this class from a top-down perspective. Sometimes when you're in the thick of it, the big picture can get lost, and the reasons why you might be learning a specific topic can be blurry. As a little kid, you're probably introduced to arithmetic. Yes, the beloved 1 plus 2 equals 3, or 4 times 5 equals 20. Well, ancient civilizations realized that they didn't need all the parts of these equations. They would say that thing plus 2 equals 3. Well, that thing would turn into what we know today as variables. And algebra is the study of these variables and how they can be used together. Imagine you're ordering a soda from a vending machine. You click on the button of your drink of choice and get exactly what you want. Now imagine that this Coke machine was poorly designed and that the buttons randomly pick from one of the many different options so that you're unsure of what drink you'll get. This is not what you want from a vending machine, and it's the same way in math. For the graph here, there are multiple options for what the output will be. When we have a well-designed equation where an input will guarantee a single output, we call it a function. Now, there are a lot of functions out there, and there are actually infinitely many. But we can separate the infinitely many functions into different families. These families are fundamentally different from each other because the type of curves that each family makes have defining characteristics specific to that family. The most basic function in the family which shows off these qualities is called the parent function. But a family that just contains a parent and no kids doesn't seem like much of a family. So to populate each family, we can shift, stretch, and reflect the parent function to beget other child functions within the family. Another fundamental thing about these functions are the points that are on the axes. The points that lie on the horizontal axis are especially important because they give us the input values that output 0, or the solutions of the function. In Algebra 2, we will study most of these function families by first studying the parent function, then learning how to birth the child functions, how to solve each function within the family, and how to identify their defining characteristics. You should be able to tie in almost all the lessons in this class to one of these 4 overarching topics. You're probably still asking, why is any of this stuff important anyways? It turns out that the physical world can be represented with functions that either belong to these families or are a combination of them. To give you a few examples, the amount of money an interest-bearing account contains can be represented by an exponential function. Controlling the concentration of a mixture can be done using rational functions. And the amount of people that get infected by a virus can be modeled using a combination of these two. I hope that this video gives you some insight as to why you're taking this class. I know that when you're just sitting there crunching numbers, the numbers and letters you're writing down can seem meaningless. But the hope is that perhaps in the future, either when you're looking at finances, mixing chemicals, or a worldwide pandemic changes life as you know it, that you'll have the mathematical literacy and intuition to understand the functions that control the inner workings of this world. Thanks for watching.